Hello and welcome to Command Protocols, episode 27.
Eight.
27
Eight.
because we this is 27 redo because we did 27 last week
This is 28.
using new software and that we didn't test before recording, and after talking for an hour and a half and then uploading it to YouTube, it sounded like we were talking through a toaster in
A wind
Necron
tunnel.
fashion.
A
Yeah,
wind tunnel.
in Necron fashion.
Hmm.
But we're back using our old software because it works, and it's worth the £9 a month to keep us afloat. How have you been, Andy, in the last 2 weeks?
I've been pretty good, thank you. How have you been, Matt?
I've been very good, actually. I feel a lot better this week. I've had a lot of sleep over the last couple of nights, some of the early nights, and then I've just come back off a win. Weekend just gone at a tournament, so very, very good. With
Playing
Necrons
Necrons
this
as well.
time. With
Hmm.
Necrons. So we're all doing it. So in today's episode, we're going to be covering my tournament briefly. Basically,
Briefly.
I'm going to be covering what I played, um, what each of my teammates played as and against, and what I played against. The teams we played against, how the rounds went, and that's it. I'm going to do a video on Wednesday, a solo video, and just going through everything in greater detail. Probably get like TTS up. I didn't get any photos myself, but David from Glasshammer took a couple, so I can at least use some of them for reference. And I'll just walk people through how I want to do that. And then at the same time, while I'm doing that, Andy could record a video, maybe that day, of the long-awaited Star Shatter recording that everybody's so desperate to see. But yeah, if you like what you see when you eventually see it, then please subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff.
You must have lagged out there, Matt. I didn't hear anything you said.
Yeah, that's not true. So let's. I'm gonna keep pestering you because you're gonna need to do a Star Chat video at some point. So, what else are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about
We're
the
both going to an
RTT
RTT, aren't we, next weekend? Well, this weekend, I should say.
this weekend.
We'll go through what we're taking and why, and the very disappointing terrain that we're going to be playing.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the terrain. Do we know what is used on what mission or?
Yeah. Also, big news. Big news.
Mm,
Necrons won an event. Singles. 2 events this week. So
excellent
we can
indeed.
talk about those as well. Something to talk about finally. Wasn't one of us, unfortunately, but
Yeah, I mean, they did technically, but it wasn't a singles event.
doesn't count. You got carried, mate,
I didn't
by
get carried.
by your overlord, Danny.
Danny did do well, but I also did better than him. So
Hmm.
we all did very well as a team.
Yes, you
And
did.
then what else? We got Met on Monday. We're gonna talk about the list we're running. That's about it. We're just gonna waffle a bit here while we wait for the balance data slate. That's
Mm.
probably gonna be this week.
Yeah.
So we'll
So
do a video when that comes out.
absolutely.
And I'm gonna try and get some. So I'm gonna do this video on Wednesday definitely. We've got a video coming up to continue our
Overcoming opponents.
overcoming opponents type thing with Reese with the new Imperial Knight Codex.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get some more videos done.
Absolutely.
But I'm finding that now that I'm a bit back in the mood, not as, in a bit of a slump, but
Back in the mood, but still not playing Necrons at the weekend.
pretty much because I want to play my brand new army. So let's jump into the tournament.
You've forgotten how to use the software, Matthew.
No, I've got it. I'm already on it, locked in. So
Yeah.
this we were playing. Uh, Jack was playing Emperor's Children, which was basically Nas's list, and Nas made his matrix and told him what to do. I was playing Necron's 40 Warriors with Scorpex, classic. Nas
Mm.
was playing his patented WTC guard list with some slight tweaks. Danny Everson was kicked off Necrons because they needed a real Necron player to play
Yeah.
the army, so he got put onto Chaos Knights, which was in Swedish inspired WTC style list with 3 Gatling Chaos Knights and Rotigus with a couple of War Dogs, and then Raph was playing all combat Blood Angels. So some good like pressure lists. My list, which is a pseudo pressure list, but it's a skew, and it just ruins people. And then Danny's playing like a really good first defender. So this is the first round. We played against a team called No Sanctuary.
Seems pretty convincing.
Yeah, it turns out they were all very new to the game, and I think I was first defender, and they attacked me with guard and Drakari, I think. And I was like, oh, I'll just play guard. And then yeah, I said to the guys, have you ever played against Necrons before? He's like, oh, I've not played them in ages, but I've never played against the Warriors. I was like, oh, let me tell you what buffs I've got, sir. And then I read all of my buffs out.
He just conceded the game right there and then, I
Pretty
believe, right?
much, yeah. He spent about 40 minutes on his turn one movement shooting, and then didn't kill it. Killed like 2 warriors at the end of it, and then I just tagged his entire army. Yeah, he was really nice. They were all very casual. The Black Templars player, who was probably the most competitive one out of the lot, he was the captain. He came up to me and was like, "I had a look at your list, and I just didn't. It just didn't seem like it did anything."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, it doesn't do much except stops you playing the game." But yeah, it was really good. Really good opponents, really nice. But yeah, very convincing win. We kind of just won all our games. Danny deployed Rotigus and then realised where he deployed him, he couldn't fit to get to the middle. So he just
Classic.
sat behind a wall. So yeah, we won round one. Round two, we were against. So this is probably our hardest round against Crows and Bros. It was Paul Bridge on Votan, which was like all Berserker spam. Sam Dickinson, who is a very good player. He's probably one of the best guys that plays on Black Crow,
Yeah.
playing his World Eaters.
Captain Smug.
Captain Smug playing his bloody Chaos Cult CSM. Toby Bennett, who was very, very nice. Really, really nice. Um, by the way, I played against like 5 amazing opponents. I didn't have a single issue with anyone.
That's good.
And then Luke Townsend, who is from Redacted, and of children. I think we first dropped Danny because I really didn't want to play into World Eaters or Chaos Space Marines. And then I eventually got paired into Blood Angels, which I had as a draw because it is a draw. It is a draw most of the time. Like it can basically if they attack me, if they try and hit me, and it goes wrong, then I'll win. And then if they hit me and it goes right, I'll lose. Or they can just like sit behind the walls and then I can't really interact with them. My opponent charged. Obviously, I said I'm going to keep it all brief, so I'll try my best. But basically, the main thing I took away from this game is my opponent charged some flayed ones turn one with some JPI, and I'd set it up so I could heroic warriors if he did it, and just to get them up the board because we were playing Hammer and Anvil, and I rolled an 11 on my heroic. These
Oh, that's
warriors were
good.
strung across my entire deployment zone, so they went up 11 inches up the board in a big line. Stopped him from getting. We're on him supply as well. Stopped him from getting tempting target, and then the following turn I tagged about 4 of his units with that squad.
Mm.
He went all in on my invuln squad, failed, and then I just killed him. So that literally won us the round because Nas smashed this guy, but we were having trouble because Jack played his game incorrectly. He should win into Chaos Cult, but he just played too passively. He said. And then obviously Danny got a 10. And
That can happen if you don't know the match very
so
well.
Nas told him afterwards, which we'll see later. And did. Raf got 8, which is really good for Blood Angels and Terror for Children because that's a terrible matchup for Blood Angels. So yeah, we won that round 60-40. And then yeah, this was the easiest round of the tournament, round 3. We just like absolutely steamrolled him. Basically, the person I played against was so nice. He seemed when I first played against him, I was like, or I don't think he's in a very good mood. Like he wasn't saying much to me. He was kind of just keeping to himself, deploying, and I was like trying to interact with him. But then as the game went on, he really opened up, and we had a really fun game. Like he was running the Poxwalker detachment. I couldn't kill him. He couldn't kill me. He had 6 death shrouds in one unit. I high rolled him to shit, and yeah, we basically I just couldn't get him off the primary enough, and that was it. But yeah, it was just a very convincing round, as you can see. Just 4 massive wins and then a small win.
Yeah,
Um,
and I know David on his Necrons. We
oh,
uh,
do
we
you?
we played in the ITT against his team once, and he wasn't very happy that we turned up. He was like, "Oh, we're hoping we're going to do really well this event." But he's a nice
They were
guy. They're all
great.
nice
They were
guys.
great. Like
Yeah.
Nas came over to me probably 20 minutes into the round, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm getting a 20." I was like, "How do
Mm.
you know that?" It's like, "Well, I've just killed 500 points, top one."
Oh,
And
that's
do you
God
know? Do
for
you know
you.
what the overall score was?
Okay, 197 to 18.
100 to 12.
Savage.
He tabled him top of turn three because he was like, "Yeah, he just left everything in the open
Yeah,
where he could get to him with it because he's got Tor. He went first, and Torx is scout. They can advance with move, 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 and then you can get big guys out. So I've played against it many times. It's a
yeah.
nightmare.
It's horrible to
So
deal
we
with.
were 3-0 getting round one, day one. Went to a curry place that took about an hour and a half for us to get our food, which was a fucking joke, but it was really nice. So it kind of made up for it. And then we played into TFG, which who had been dodging us for now.
Mm.
But we played into them, which is Jonathan's team, who was a member of Team England, and another pretty convincing win. I was first defender, I believe, and then they attacked me with Chaos Cult and Chaos Knights. And I was like, Chaos Knights, obviously, because I
Yeah,
don't want to play against Chaos Cult. Um, and Ben played the game. Ben, I know Ben. I know all these guys. They're all local to where I used to live, so I know them all quite well. And Ben's a friend of mine. And Ben went first, made a fatal mistake of shooting my warriors turn one. So he shot my warriors. I rezzed in front a bit, and then I used my res orb to res again in my turn after I'd res. So I'd res 3 times essentially. Once in his turn, once in my turn from the thing, and then once at the end of the shooting phase with the res orb, which then leapfrogged the unit like 8 inches forward.
mm.
And then I tagged 2 big knights with 2 squads of warriors, and then that was pretty much the game decided. Like he was just shooting into me endlessly
Hmm.
and just couldn't kill me. He killed one of the bricks eventually. I killed one of his big knights. I killed all of his little ones basically, except 2, and then that was it. That was the game. He was getting 5s, I was getting 10s. Yeah, and then Ness had a really good game. Jack then played against Chaos Cults, and as you can see,
Played it properly.
played the map, learned from his mistakes because Jack will do that. He'll just like have a bad game and then he'll just immediately know what to do. And we had 5 good wins again. And then round 5, which is the last round, we played against Mind Goblins, who are a team that I know everyone there as well.
Yeah,
So do you. You played on one of their teams, right?
I
As a
did
fill-in.
with Jamie and Matthew.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, they're both all really nice people. As I'm friends with all of them. Um, but the last time that I played against the Mind Goblins team was at an ITT where we were in the finals against them, and we just couldn't. I was with like an England team that had just been made up randomly, and we just couldn't be bothered playing a 6th round. So we decided just to give the win to them,
No,
even
you
though I
didn't.
do know.
I was there. I watched those games. You all played properly.
Yes, definitely. Of course, sorry, my mistake. We definitely played properly, and um, yeah, like at the time, I was like, yeah, really can't be bothered. But then after they started bragging about how they'd won, I was immediately fired up and wanted to beat them properly. So yeah, then we just got like 4 massive wins. were 15, like all 15 plus. I played against Kyle, who I just want to say, like, Kyle has had bad a rap from people. I've never played against him before, and I'd always been told that Kyle's like a nightmare to play against. He's got a super bad rap. Like, just be careful with Kyle. Da, da, da. I did not have a single issue against him. Like, I didn't have like nothing, not one thing was a problem. He was a pleasure to play against. He was super helpful, like all steps of the game, because he had a 6-inch deep strike, so he was helping me screen all game. Like every bit of movement was like deliberate. We were both like helping each other. Everything was super intentional. There was nothing forgotten. Like he ran a bit low on time at the end because he's literally shooting like his entire. He's activating his entire army into
Every
me
turn.
for 5 turns. Which and I want to say this: every single one of my opponents clocked out. And it's not like, oh well, you're using all of their time resin. I would always put the clock to me when I'm taking saves on the warriors and resing them and like obviously doing my combats and stuff, piling in whatever, I would take all the time doing saves and stuff. But all of my opponents clocked out, like every single one, every single round they clocked out. And I just told each opponent, I was like, it doesn't matter to me. Like I'm not going to clock you out. I was like 20 minutes plus on everyone because I just know the army like so well.
Mm-hmm.
And once you get into the groove of like where to put your models, where to pull them, the only time I'm really spending is to think about like piling and consolidating charges. That's it. And then because I roll dice so fast when shooting, what little shots I have, most of my time is just spent moving. But yeah,
Yeah,
he was lovely to play against, honestly. And you played him at Leeds,
I
like
played him at Leeds, and now it's a similar situation where it was my first game, and with the exception of a bit of clock problems on his side, where I think he had like 37 minutes left after turn one, so that was
yeah, he's just
there
super
was no issues.
indecisive.
Yeah.
That's literally, he's not like trying to take the piss or anything.
Mm.
He's just really indecisive. Like he just didn't know because he'd never played against the Warriors as well. He just didn't know what to do.
Wait, what was I playing?
You were playing with
I
Star
was playing
Shatter,
Star Shatter. Yeah, that's
and he just didn't know what to do against me. And he was just like, and he like again first turn shot my Warriors, who just gave me a bunch of movement,
right. Hmm.
which I couldn't tag anything. He played it perfectly by staying back because he can, but like it let me like screen better, which was a
Yeah.
problem. But honestly, he was a pleasure to play against, and
Yeah.
I just want anybody that ever watches this and sees that they're against Kyle to know that they will have a good game because it was genuinely one of it was genuinely my best game of the weekend, like my favorite game of the weekend. Like we had a really good game against each other, and it felt super competitive the whole time. And it wasn't like him trying to one up me. We literally were just like completely clear of each other about
Yeah.
everything. Like, I was saying, he was like rushing at the end, like trying to
Mm.
do everything. I was like, mate, just like I've got 20 minutes left. I was like, understand that you clocked out, right? But don't like you just do your moving and stuff. Right now, the game was already decided. I was like, I'm gonna win. Just draw your card. Do you? I'm gonna let you do everything, just movement wise. And if you can do something where it's like, okay, I'm gonna drop here. He was like, he ran out. He drew cards like getting my back heel or whatever. But he's like out of time. I was like, just drop in, fire and fade. Like doesn't matter. Whatever. Like it genuinely doesn't matter to me.
It's slightly different, I think, a little bit at the time when the game's a lot closer at that stage. When you know you've won, it's all right,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
there is a situation sometimes where you think, well, that's clocked out. What do I do? And yeah, it's tricky
You have to talk about it
because
at the start of the
yeah,
game,
you do.
and we didn't. Like I didn't specifically say to him like I'm gonna clock you. We just kind of both understood that
Mm.
he couldn't do anything. Like I didn't. He could have like overwatched me to stop me scoring some stuff, and I was like, "You've run out of time. Like just use the minute because he didn't like his clock didn't go to zero. He basically had a minute left to do his turn five. Is what I'm saying. So he had the time to do all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's getting better at that
Yeah,
because
but he was
I
a pleasure to play, and I just wanted to take a minute just to talk about that
yeah
because
I
it
enjoyed
was
my game with
it
him
was
a lot.
genuinely the best game of the weekend that I've had, and I'd had five amazing games. Like Ben is a friend of mine; is always good to play against, and he let me have a little take back. Like the Jamie, the guy from round 2. Toby, really nice as well. Like there was a point where I charged. He had a fight first guy on an objective, and I wanted to charge him with my score packs, right? But he positioned them in a way that basically, if I charged my warriors and a different unit and swung round and like gone against the wall, that if I charged my score packs like around, that he'd have to pile in into the warriors with like his captain and some other guys. Um, but while I was doing this, I didn't like tell him that's what I was doing. I wasn't communicating. I didn't communicate well enough, and we had like a bit of a thing because he was like, "Well, I'm closer here." I was like, "Yes, but like when I've charged with these warriors, or like they're meant to be the closest things that you have to plan in there because I've blocked it off and I've come round." And he was totally forgiving about it, but it just didn't need to happen. So that's what I mean. It was just like really nice opponent. And then, so yeah, we finished first. We fucking did it. 5 wins. Crows and Bros, who we beat round 2, jumped over Mind Goblins, who we beat round 5. I don't know how much it was by. They got 3. See, look how many points they got. They got loads. I'm assuming that's what it's based off. The next matrix, the next one. Is that right, Andy?
It usually is for teams events,
But
and
they got
then
more than us.
yeah,
They got
well,
6 battle points.
that
That's
can
crazy.
happen though.
Yeah, they got a lot of battle points.
Um, and
Um,
then it goes to actual game wins, I think.
yeah.
After that, if you're
And then
tied,
TFG came fourth, and then 6++, but that wasn't like their A team. That was like 2 of their A team,
yeah.
and some others. And then yeah, it was made up with a lot of the same teams. And then we had
How did other Necron players do? Because
not
we
amazing.
knew a few people who were there, didn't we?
Yeah, not very well, to be honest.
Just search for Necrons.
Yeah, that's true. Well, there's Captain Smug, so
He'll be
slightly deserving.
even more smug now.
Yeah, he dropped 4 battle points,
Hmm.
so he did really good.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got
This is the Necron player that you played. You didn't play, but you
our
played
team. Yeah,
his
so
brother, I
his only
think.
loss was against
Your team.
Danny, yeah,
See,
and
see,
then
so he did well.
yeah, 22nd,
Yeah.
but then it dropped pretty bad.
And then yeah, Martin is from the Bugleback Reps channel down south.
Oh, I've never heard of that. Then our own Ian
Yeah.
from our community, he took like a France inspired list, but unfortunately his name
This is this is
and
what
nationality
happens,
is not
Ian.
French.
This is what happens when you don't listen to us and you listen to someone else.
Why? What did someone else say?
Well, he took a different list from a different nationality, right?
Oh, of course.
If he just,
Yeah, and so he said he really struggled,
Mm.
which I can imagine he would. He went into Corn Berserk's World Eaters last round. I was like, why did you do that? He's like, oh, to
Yeah.
help my Black Templars player get a good pairing. And I was like, well, like realistically, you're just always going to get that's your worst matchup. So I don't
But
understand why you would.
you need to see, did his Black Templar's friend get a good pairing, and what was the score?
Van Guardians of the Galaxy.
Was it round 5 he played?
No, because he got 0. He got an 11.
He got,
So he got the only win, but
yeah,
it's not something I'd sacrifice a 0 for.
no, because if you can get 2 sixes out of that instead of an 11 to 0, you're technically up on points.
Yeah, but as I said, like, so obviously I was the only person running 40 warriors. I'm pretty sure he was running star.
Star
I think a
Shatter.
lot of these were just star shatter. Let's have a little mosey.
Yeah, they're certainly the most popular at the moment.
Yeah, but in my opinion, the 40 warriors is the best Necron team list you can run. It's so strong.
With the right
It's got
matchups and the right pairings,
that's the
yes.
point. That's why you take it because it wants to play like certain lists to get scores. Like it's a good pin as well.
But
It's a
Matt,
really
it's
good
40
pin.
warriors, and 40 warriors are so tedious.
It is tedious. That is the only
It's
downside.
literally backbreaking having to
Yeah,
move that many models. And I know there are GSC players who might be out there thinking, well, I've got 120 to move. But some of them just use a little plastic box to move them in, which that doesn't count.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Well, I think Astra, isn't it? It's called Astra Militari.
Yeah.
So yeah, NAS, just doing
Big
amazing
golf,
things.
just NAS doing NAS things, basically.
Yeah.
Any AdMech players?
Yes, because he won. He won second place with best painted because I was chatting to him for a bit, and it was amazing.
Mm. That's probably the lowest that Jack's ever finished.
Yeah, he did a pretty crazy job.
Custodes. He went past an AdMech player a bit higher up. There you
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, he was the guy that won
go.
best painted or second.
That
Was
was your round one opponents, right? Yeah, you said
no,
they
no.
were.
Round one was no sanctuary.
Oh, okay, round
Round
three then.
three, no. Round three was friendly.
Yeah.
There was like four of their team there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was an amazing event. As I said, I will do a deep dive on Wednesday. So that's either going to be out Wednesday night or Thursday morning of my games, what I did, moving. So I'm going to be covering in quite heavy depth how to play Necron Warriors. Like we do the tips and tricks thing. I'm going to be covering in depth how to play the list, like, and just it's just about mastering the combat phase. Really, is the weird thing about it. But yeah, I mean that's that. So do we want to jump and talk about RTT that we're playing?
Yeah, we could do.
We can do. So
Glasshammer.
why are these like so this color, by the way?
I don't know. Your computer settings, mate. They're not that
Is it
clear on
me?
mine.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I was like, why is it neon?
It looked better that way, to be
It
fair.
did look quite
Uh,
cool.
Come on, do it. Do go back. Yes. What is that in a different mode, or you just
It's
highlighted everything?
dark mode. Yeah.
Yeah. So round one. Let me get this up. We're playing sweeping engagement
Yeah.
on linchpin,
Linchpin.
and I looked at this and I just thought, ugh, I can't play Star Shatter in this. I mean, you could do but like, had you ever, if they're just hiding behind that wall on the top left,
Mm-hmm.
how do you ever just shoot them off it? You just can't.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you just
It's
can't.
it's really
You're
hard.
never getting up down that wall, especially if it's like a melee squad. Um,
Yeah.
so
Oh, we should probably cover what we're playing.
no, we'll do this first, and we'll go through,
No, because
and
then
then
we can
we'll.
talk. Because if we cover about what we're playing, then we can actually talk about where we're going to put our stuff.
I haven't thought about that yet.
Okay. Well, I'm going to cover. I'm going to say what I'm playing.
Hmm.
Let's just quickly jump to it. I'm playing Admech because why am I playing Admech? You say.
Boo! Everybody,
Yes, it's an
comment
RTT,
how
so I'm not
bad he
gonna. I
is.
don't need to practice any Necrons at RTTs.
I mean, this is like the last event before London, right?
So what? I don't want. I don't
So,
need to practice Necrons. I already know them. So I'm playing Richard Siegler's list because it's good and it's good. I've been learning it and it's really good on UKTC.
mm,
And I've only played one game in person as Admech and it was kind of horrific.
yeah,
So, well, it wasn't horrific actually. It was totally fine, but it was different than TTS. So
you
I need
got
to
a
get
lot
used
more
to it.
models to paint.
Yeah, I'm pretty close now. Uh, pretty close.
So lots of
So
styles
what am I
of
running? So
birds.
I'm running Skitarii Hunter cohort, which is stealth on pretty much everything except call and three tanks. I've got rangers that scout and sticky. I've got vanguard that reduce OC. I've got 25 sky stalkers which fire and fade. They can fire and fade 12 inches if they're wholly within 6 of battle line, so they can let go forward 12 and then back 12. They're really annoying. I can do a 5 up field of pain. They have stealth. They have everything
And
is a
they're
5 up field
two
of pain.
wounds each, right?
Yeah, 2 wounds each. They're just like tanky gargoyles.
For cheap trash,
Yeah,
2 wounds is
140.
terrible.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Um, Infiltrators, they infiltrate, believe it or not. 5 and a 10 man. 10 Rust Stalkers, which are really good. They have Dev Wounds. There's 50 attacks in the squad with Dev Wounds Precision. And the leader of the squad has Anti Infantry 3 up. So it's
Yeah.
Anti Infantry 3 up, Dev Wounds Precision. They get +2 to advance, +2 to charge if they're near battle line, so they're fucking quick. And there's advance and charge in the regiment. Uh, 3 horses, which scout. They're cool. They have a reactive move. 6 chickens with las cannons. They advance and shoot, fall back and shoot. stained las cannons.
Yeah.
Like with 2 shots each, so that's 4 shots, 12 las cannon shots basically.
They used to be 1 shot each, right? And then they got a bit of a buff, right?
Yeah, a lot of stuff got buffs. Like they used to have 4 attacks each. So, and then Scorpius Disintegrators, which are like mini DDAs, basically. They have a
the
2 up
most,
save.
almost the most undercosted tank in the game.
Yeah, they have 2 up save, 10 wounds. They've got a D6 plus 1 damage gun, strength 12 AP3, and then a D6 damage that's strength 9 AP2 twin linked. And then like 18 stubber shots. So pretty close to a DDA, but with a 2 up save.
Yeah, but no invul.
No invul.
And was it toughness 9 or is it toughness 10? I
Toughness
can remember.
10. Toughness
Yeah.
10. So it's slightly tougher,
Hmm.
less wounds, kind of moves the same quickness, can advance and shoot. Anything can advance and shoot if I'm in the right doctrine. It's just cool, just really good list. It's really good on UKTC boards because I've got a shit ton of guns and I'm fast and I'm really good at move blocking to stop people from existing in parts of the board.
Yeah.
Like the strats are really good. It's just a very, very good army. Call obviously it's giving me reroll ones to hit as well for some more like consistency. So he's like so basically everything I look at in this list, I'm like, okay, how can I pair it to Necrons? This is like
He's like the command barge, right?
He's like Zeraz mixed with the Silent King, because he's tough. He moves through walls, but he's a monster, and he heals, and also he just gives reroll 1 aura to hit. Rangers, there's not really much like it in Necrons, but
Nothing.
Scout is sticky. Vanguard are kind of like Warriors in the same sense, but they minus your OC instead of increasing their own. These guys are like, I don't know what even Necron like.
We don't have
quick.
anything
We don't have
close.
anything that's like
Tomb Blades, I guess. Is
yeah, well, I say that these Cerberus Raiders are like Tomb Blades because they scout 9, and then the Infiltrators are like flayed ones, but better in some regards.
Well, yeah, because
much quicker and tankier.
And tankier, yeah, which is huge for
Much quicker.
an infiltrating unit.
Yeah, really good. Rust Stalkers again, nothing like them. They're just so. All of this stuff having stealth as well is crazy good.
Mm.
And then the chickens are kind of like stalkers, I suppose, but they have a good gun on them. They're like mini heavy destroyers, I guess.
They're like big heavy destroyers.
Yeah, they also have stealth.
You have 2 shots with stealth and move quicker, a bit more tough. Yeah.
Advance and shoot all the time. Fall back and shoot all the time.
Is it twin links as well?
No.
Because usually when it says twin, you usually end up with twin linked. But I guess they got an extra shot. Because it used to be 1 shot twin linked, right? Now it's 2 shots, not twin linked.
2 shots sustained. So yeah, it's really good. Obviously, like if you're in the right, depending on which doctrine you're in, you're either like getting assault or you're getting whatever. But it's just something different. I'm doing it for my England application. I really like the way an army plays.
Yeah.
I pretty much crack Necrons. I don't need to play them at an RTT. I just need to decide if I enjoy playing these at this RTT. Do I want to take them to London? And to be honest, if I do take Necrons to London, it's just going to be 40 warriors, because I might as well just double down on something that I'm really skilled with and that I know, instead of just trying to fuck about and think about, oh, what if I play worldies? Nah, I'm just gonna fucking.
I might be able to tempt you into playing what I'm going to be playing, at least at the RTT, and then maybe London if it goes well.
Exactly. So, what are you playing?
You have to show it on screen. I sent. There we go. I'm playing Awakened Dynasty because I can't stand Glasshammer terrain for shooting armies. So, yes, there is shooting in here, but I'm playing an army that I can basically stand on points with and threaten. Whether or not you're just there doesn't matter. I can just stay on that point, and it's hard for you to shift. So,
really struggle to hide.
Yeah. So a while ago, I had a list that was 5 points over. I've kind of turned it into this basically. So instead of your 40 warriors, we've got 20 warriors and a blob of 6 wraiths. It's kind of like a little insurance policy. If they can kill 1 squad of warriors in 1 activation, then there's a reasonable chance they can kill 2. One turn, 1 the next turn. So what kills warriors in one activation tends not to kill wraiths, and vice versa. So I had one practice game, with this list, and it actually did all right. It felt like I had some shooting, and yeah, the Doomsday arcs aren't quite as consistent as they are in Star Shatter, but they're still there. They still need to be respected. And then I've got the characters which are annoying, and then just warriors and wraiths. Basically, that's about it. It's quite a greedy list. I'll be relying on my Psychomancer, Scorpet Lord, and Seraz to be doing actions and stuff if need be, so I won't be gunning them into combat quite as early as I normally do. But yeah, what are
Nice.
your thoughts? Because I don't think you've seen this list before,
I've not. No, I think
unless I.
it's pretty nice all rounder. Just
Yeah.
solid. I think on this terrain, it's going to really struggle to hide though. That like that ghost art.
So I remember I went to
Like, if we just flick onto the list,
Glasshammer Open in.
where are you putting a ghost art? That's like here, maybe
Yeah.
here.
So when I went to
But then the
Glasshammer,
DDA is like
I was
here. You
playing
can't put one there.
Awakened
You
with
might put one there.
two DDAs, right? And I remember that it actually felt okay. And if it wasn't for a certain Tyranid player kind of scamming me a little bit with his dice to kill the warriors of an activation, I think I would have gone 5-0 in that event. Because I had a very close game against Votan in round one. But this list was just one squad of wraiths and more like Scorpec Lords and sorry, one squad of warriors, no wraiths. Whereas this one has the wraiths as well, so I can use one of the squads to bully their primary and the other one to secure my own a little bit
Yeah, but
easier.
on this, like for example,
Yeah.
your warriors are going to be your arc's going to be here, so you're going to be like going attacking theirs and going into the middle where the race would be better here,
Well,
or like having something here, but race have high OC, so then they can go for the home
yeah.
brigades.
I mean, the characters could end up sitting in that little L. Let's be honest. So the ghost arc doesn't have to be with the characters. It usually is. It usually is. But the characters, with the warriors, if they only have to go over one objective, they can string towards the ghost arc and then outwards from the characters. So I've got options. It's not the easiest to hide. If I was playing Star Chasser, I'd then have to hide the Silent King, the Barge, and the three DDAs. So in this one, I only have to really hide the Ghost Arc, and then if they end up shooting, if there's nowhere to hide the DDAs, then I can just put them in reserves turn one. Like they're only there to threaten and keep them honest, rather than just letting them come out with do whatever they wanted.
Hmm.
Like when we were playing without DDAs with the Warriors against Knights, for example, they could just run everything forwards and be like, "What are you gonna do about it? You can't kill me." Whereas if I've got three DDAs, then they might have to think twice about that.
Yeah, definitely.
And we saw that was a list going around with, was it two squads of Wraiths, one squad of Warriors, and three DDAs that did quite well in America.
From
And
Josh.
well, not just Josh, but because he'd played it for 2 weeks running, and it'd been played before then as well. It's been going around for about a month and a half now,
Oh, he's
and
American.
I just looked at it and just thought, well, they're really missing Sarah's and the Feel No Pain Lord there, and
Yeah, I think having the Feel
uh,
No Pain characters is just such a. If you don't have them, I feel like you're just missing out on half of the
hmm,
benefits of the detachment.
exactly. And so I'm taking them on Glasshammer as well. Imhotep can actually get forward and influence the
Into
game
that
a
back
little bit
corner.
more.
I mean,
Yeah.
I do that with Awakened anyway. Like all weekend,
Hmm.
I was pretty much just using the Ghost Arc to hold my home
Yeah.
slash companions, and then just pushing Imhotep forward every single game and just doing his mortal
Yeah.
wounds, get him in shooting combat, shit like that. Just
But like in this map particularly, there is a chance that I actually go with the warriors on the right hand side because the windows are closed in that big L,
yes,
and the shooting angles down the right hand side mean I can keep the ghost arc quite safe.
are they
And
closed only
I,
on the not on the top the couple
yeah,
floors?
all of the windows in the big L are closed, and then the medium L, which is the one on the left hand side at the bottom windows are closed. The top windows are open.
I thought
No,
that one has bottom and
it has three floors, I think, and they're all closed.
that I thought that one was the all
That one doesn't
closed.
have any windows.
I thought that had open windows.
It does in reality, but in
In the
practice, if you
pack,
read the tournament pack, it says they're all closed.
well, played that.
They've played that for a while, and they're doing WTC rules, but we're
But
not
I
doing.
hate this map so
It
much.
is. I don't like the Glasshammer stuff. It is.
No, I don't.
It is very. Those ruins. Sorry, not the ruins. The forests. Like they're
Oh yeah,
a ninth edition thing.
yeah,
Yes, you get cover in the center, but that doesn't matter because you can just get mullered. And the little ones on the deployment zone, they offer literally no protection at all.
yeah,
Back in ninth, when they were like, if you shoot through it, you're -1 to hit, then yeah, that's a bit of a tangible benefit. But
yeah. This is so ridiculously open.
it is like
Like
again,
for me,
aside that little bit, on each
I'd be
flank.
like tank, tank, tank,
Hmm.
chickens, maybe more chickens,
Yeah.
and then it's just like pile guys in there that I can, and then just pile my entire army there,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
that's literally how I'd have to try and do it.
Yep. Like if we ended up playing each other, it would just be a case of who can get the most models onto the actual objectives.
Yeah, I would be speed running.
I know, right? And I'd be like, oh, I wish I had.
I'd be having like infiltrators just in there, or
Yeah.
like 9 inches away from your deployment zone, and I just have to go first. I
Hmm.
have to go first and just run at you and just block you in.
So this is another thing that Wraiths give me that your warriors don't have. If you had, two squads of warriors and they blocked you in, you're kind of screwed.
I
At
mean, it's
least the Wraiths
almost
fly.
impossible, but
Yeah, I know it is, but at least if the race
if the
flies,
race
they
fly,
can go over. They can do mortal wounds, which can also actually help the other units get out as well because you then have to pull.
mm-hmm.
If they do 5 mortal wounds against 10 1 wound guys, that's half the unit
Yeah,
disappeared. I mean,
100%.
quite often people will be smart and pull every second model so they're still they die to coherency at the end, but they've done their job like because they're going to die to shooting
Yeah,
anyway. But not people will
100%.
do that. But yeah,
That's why
it's
when
rough.
I'm running the 20, 40 warriors, like if I was playing this, for example, if I was running 40, I just have them like along the entire
Hmm.
length of the deployment zone
Yep.
because you wouldn't be able to shoot at them, and
Yeah.
also they can't physically block that amount of space. If they put like a move block here,
Hmm.
then you just curve round,
Yeah.
which is exactly what I did against Kyle,
Well,
where
that's.
he put a big move block and then he deep struck. He put a big move block in front of me. I moved right next to it. He deep struck, rapid ingressed or whatever. It was rapid ingress. He rapid ingressed a suit unit exactly 9 inches away from me. I shot and killed this entire unit in front of me, which I was not trying to do. I was only trying to kill all but one, so I could charge through them.
Mm,
And then I just hit the 9, and
yeah.
then I just won the game.
Well, what I'll probably do on this is literally line up the warriors in one long string with the characters in the middle, probably in the big L, and then just decide which side I want to pull from based on what they do,
Yeah,
and then obviously move
yeah, this is
forwards.
exactly
And
what I do.
yeah, the characters might end up trying to do. If I have to advance turn one, then the characters might advance into that little L, and then I'll just protect it from being shot or precisioned out
Yeah, but nah,
somehow.
you just leave them there
No,
still.
you can do, but
No, because you've got
there
the
there
armor
are
to like
there are
nearby and
options.
reanimate.
The other option, of course, is to put them on the left because the warriors can string over those two objectives. But
I
if
think
I,
just having them hold
yeah,
this.
yeah, I know, but it depends on what you're playing against as well. Like there are worlds where like if you're playing
On
Rush
this map
because
as
I
well,
don't
like you
want to.
just you're playing against orcs around there, aren't you?
Well, yes, I am.
Like, you already know what you're playing
And if
against. You've got
anyone
Rush
wonders
coming.
why I know what I'm already playing, it's because our local team, we have quite a lot of players from our team playing our events. And there's this one player who I've literally been to 10, 12 events with and I've never played. And we always try and arrange games and we can't do it. So because it's just an RTT, there's nothing major on the line. We're allowed to kind of ask to get paired specifically against certain people round
It's
one.
called the Grudge match.
Yeah, well, not everybody knows that.
Yeah, I'm just
So
saying. Well, that's why I'm calling it.
obviously
I'm saying.
both players have to agree.
I think there's
And
50 people going to this tournament.
yes, it was capped at 50 because that's all the tables they can have because there's other
Jesus
stuff going on.
Christ! I didn't
If
realize
Oh yeah, the Christmas one on the 27th, which we'll be doing,
that was a lot.
was more last year. I think it was over. I think it was 68 people. We're probably anticipating the same again. And that one, for people who might consider going, doesn't have a paint requirement because people are allowed to play with their Christmas toys.
Hmm.
So there's no painting for that one. Yeah, you just
Maybe I'll
turn up
just
with
run it
grey and
back
it's fine.
40 warriors then.
But yeah, it's fun.
I'm
50
just in for a
players.
bit of fun. I'm there to. It's Andy's birthday. Andy Mitten, my
Yes,
friend of
it
ours. So
is.
it's his birthday.
Mm.
So we're going to be just having some. I'm going to be having some drinks and
Have some drinks.
having some fun with some admets. That's
Go
basically why
out.
I'm taking it.
the clubs and bars have already been decided where we're going, so
Oh,
that's going to be
nice.
pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good
So
night.
yeah, let's have a look at the second map.
But
So is it
also,
Search and
just to
Destroy?
say, with 50 players, that's the same number that went to the Goonhammer Open. They only
Damn.
had 50 players, so yeah,
Damn. Right.
damn indeed.
What's the next map? Is
I
it
think
this
the
one?
next map's actually Crucible.
That's not very cool.
Let me see. I think I closed it because I couldn't be asked. But we're playing Crucible and Search and Destroy. One of them's Terraform. One of them's taking
Yeah.
hold. I
The
think this
Crucible.
one's the
See,
Terraform one.
this map's better
I mean, this
than the
is the reason.
first,
This
obviously.
this map and Crucible is why I'm not taking a Tesseract Vault because it can't go anywhere.
Yeah, the Tesseract Vault can't even fit there.
Nope. You're not allowed to overhang the table edge on
No,
WTC.
you're not.
So in Hyper, it's awful because these ruins are just all too tall for it to sit
Yeah,
anywhere nicely.
100%.
And if you take it in
You can
Star
put it
Shatter,
there,
it's just not
basically.
moving.
That's the only spot it can go.
Yeah, but it's easy to
Um,
screen on this map.
Definitely. And
So
now that you don't have 3-inch deep strike, I had 3-inch deep strike the last time I played on this terrain.
yeah,
But like when I'm playing AdMech, I'll be having like infiltrators in there,
mhm,
5 infiltrators in there, so that's 10 and 5,
yeah,
or maybe some there to go that way, and then just like a bunch of vehicle ready to down here to shoot down this line,
yeah.
vehicles here to come out and shoot down here, stuff to be ready to shoot here, and then just birds there, potentially
It's
there, rust stalkers like there or there.
pretty much the same for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Again, this map, like you look at it from a Star Shatter point of view, it is horrific to try and shoot DDAs and take them off their flank if they're just behind that ruin, and to actually get an angle to shoot them is he's just coming so close to their deployment zone that it's just suicide. So
Yeah.
like they'd have to come up with a completely different
Yeah,
list. I
it's
mean,
nasty.
phalanx could be interesting. You grab a 10 squad of Praetorians, maybe give them +1 to wound,
Get
and
some Lich Guard in there.
nah, let's get too much 2 damage, and let's without the
It
fate
is.
they feel
It
no
is a lot.
pain, and they're just not. And
That's why you run a Convergence of Dominion. Oh wait, it's WTC rules. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to run them.
I'm pretty sure I've taken a Convergence of Dominion to Glasshammer.
Oh, you're not allowed. That's
Well,
nasty.
they'll to our events here.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
Well, they didn't say I
Well,
couldn't then.
yeah, I
So,
know.
but
If you're
yeah,
proper,
and like, and
you have to be pretty harsh about
this
it.
deployment as well, exactly the same. You play if I was to take it because I wanted to take 2 volts and obelisk and stuff, but
You
it's
just
just no
can't.
chance. You just can't on this terrain. And when you look at this, it just makes you appreciate how much better UKTC layouts are. I know
Yeah.
you prefer WTC and you always pan UKTC, but when you look at this, you go, yeah, we're lucky that UKTC is
Yeah, I
more
mean,
popular.
that's comparing like two terrible things with each other.
No, it's not.
UKTCs
No, it's not.
is no. You're not
Uh,
let me say. You're not let me say what I'm going to say.
I know what you're going to say. That's
No,
why
you're not.
I
You
say it.
don't. I'm
Yes, I do.
saying that they're actually decent. Some of them, like some of them, are actually decent, and the old layouts were good. The old layouts
Mm,
were actually really good. I
yeah,
just don't like what they've done with the new Crucible map, and I don't like what they've done with the sweeping map. Like the Search and Destroy map is fine,
yeah,
but the apart from how almost inaccessible it is to get to your opponent's expansion, but overall, if they just change the Crucible map a bit so you can't see into your opponent's deployment zone with a slightly fast moving thing,
yes, thing.
then it would be great. That's pretty much the only thing that
But
I
if you remember the old Crucible, you could actually do that on the old map
but
layouts as
yeah,
well.
but the old Crucible had hiding places way more, and like apart from if 1-inch wall blocking wasn't a thing, then you could actually attack the expansion with
But
your
1 inch wall
machines.
blocking is so good because you can
It's
actually
so
protect your
shit,
thing.
dude.
If now as for Necrons, we need the 1 inch wall block
So
thing.
shit.
We really do.
I don't care.
It's how the game's designed.
It's how the game's
WTC
designed.
need to accept that
Uninteractive.
this is how the game is meant to be
No, it's
played
not.
and get off our high horse and
No,
change that rule
one
because no
inch
one
wall
likes it,
blocking is
and
bullshit.
that's why we're not playing it at this RTT because
Nobody
no one
likes
likes it.
nobody likes just not being able to interact with your opponent. How
You
about
can
that?
interact.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
How can you?
You can shoot them.
What when they're behind a wall, which is unchargeable?
Yep.
No.
Indirect.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, good. Bring that into the game. But you get the idea.
It's
That
fair
at
for
least
both people.
WTC actually is fair. WTC is fair because they have some shit rulings. Don't get me wrong,
You do
but
2-inch wall thing.
like
Any ruling that requires like a 5-page document to explain
I
is
mean,
too
it's not that
overcomplicated.
difficult to explain.
It takes 5 pages
Yeah, I don't know why it takes that many pages.
because it's ridiculously complicated and
It's not
overly. Oh, it
complicated. It's
is.
just can
It's
you
trying to
make
fix a problem
base?
that's not there.
There is a problem.
There's not a problem.
It is a problem.
That's why WC are the only
God, you
people
speak like
who
such
think
a
it's a
shooter
problem.
player. It's crazy.
Like such a what player?
Like a shooter, somebody that plays only shooting armies. Like it's just it makes it so uninteractive if you can just sit behind a wall. Like, have you ever played old Goonhammer terrain where they used to have like imagine this building here, but it had another wall here,
Mm,
and then it would also be on an objective. So it's just
nice.
like okay,
Just
can't
1 inch
interact with
all the way
me.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 inch all the way around. You can't interact with me, but I can just charge out. Terrible game.
What people forget is a lot of these ruins have 2 floors, so you can
You
charge them. They
can
just
go up, yeah, with
forget.
only with 32 mil base models. Cool.
Play 32 mm with base
Oh
models that
yeah,
fly.
what do we do then as Necrons?
Play Praetorians.
Oh yeah, yeah, Praetorians.
Play flayed ones because their bases are itty bitty and they can fit in their
Yeah,
1 inch gaps.
yeah, that's fine then. Yeah, cool. Flame ones are killing a lot.
Well, sometimes they do.
So
Sometimes they really don't.
sometimes I
But
want my Scorpex to kill things behind what hidden
yep,
behind
sometimes I
walls.
want Seros to be able to do stuff, but his base is like the size of New
Saras
York
does loads of
City.
stuff. He's amazing. He did
Anyway,
so much work for me. It was crazy. He
so
didn't
yeah,
die a single time.
Star Shatter is off the menu for this
Yeah, I mean,
crappy terrain.
for here it's literally. But the thing is there's no staging
I mean,
anywhere out in the in no man's land.
this one's probably the best layout for Star Shatter because there's place to hide. You can easily get down the bottom of the map to take out their flank objective without much retribution because they can't hide anywhere to hit you back because if they're in that little L, you can still shoot into that little L from the same spot. So this is actually the most favourable Star Shatter map, but it still doesn't work with the
Yeah,
Vault
maybe you should
because
do a video on it and show people what it's like to be on a good Star Shatter map. Maybe that would be quite helpful, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't have a clue
Yeah,
where to
you would.
start.
Yes, you would. You've literally just been speaking about it. You've literally just outed yourself.
Okay, well then what you can do if you really want one is you can go through all of our videos and just collate all the little bits that we talk about Star Chatter and then just
Yeah,
put that into a
which
video.
Andy can't possibly talk about in one video. Well, I think for me, playing Admech, it's
Well,
going to be really difficult to like stage to this point unless I
yeah,
just put infiltrators in there, which is probably what I'm going to have to do.
but you do move fast enough to move, shoot, move, and get behind there.
Yeah, 100%. But I can get there.
Hmm.
It's just getting to my opponent. Like, how do I?
Yeah,
How do I traverse the mid board?
I know for sure that I'm going to very much miss the Silent King
How
because
do
there's
you
that.
like charge this fucking building? Like, unless you cover this entire. That's 30 inches. That's like what 6 inches wide, maybe more.
Maybe more. I think it's 7, maybe 7 by
7 inches
7.
wide. So that's 13. So that's 27. Not sorry. That's 17 inch distance, like ish. That you've got to travel to get from there to there.
Just play Blood Angels, mate,
I mean,
and just
I can get there because I move quick enough, but you have to get right round because you can't fucking charge against the wall.
yeah. Well, Wraiths just
Race
don't
can.
do anything here in that one, and they
That's
just
what I
sit
mean.
on the
It's so
point
difficult to like get from one place to the other. Like this is not. This is it is a staging point in some
for
regards,
like 5 men.
but it's for almost nothing. I swear to God, this has changed as well, but I bet it hasn't.
No, it hasn't.
I feel like something was there, but
In fact, this feels like the exact same layout for 9th edition as well.
probably is.
But yeah, we're playing that terrain, but we're not really going for competitive play. We're going to have
Yeah,
fun and see
I
our
still want to
mates.
learn my. Yeah, I want to learn my play it in person, learn my army more.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Is there anyone you want to grudge round one?
uh, maybe Andy Mitten because I just want to crush his birthday dreams. I just want to
Hell,
have a great birthday.
he'll be playing GSC. He might crush
Yeah.
your dreams.
No, not against Hadmec.
Why? He's got enough DACA to just rip through you.
Yeah, if I go first, I will just screen the board. That's literally how that goes.
Yeah.
You say he's got enough DACA, but I played against GSC and he had to put 2 bricks into one of my 10-man units to kill it.
Yeah, they are a little bit more resilient than you expect with the
Yeah,
Feel
it's
No
the
Pain, the
stealth,
2 wounds,
feel
the
no pain,
stealth. They've
and
got an invul as
I'm
well, haven't
so
they?
yeah, like
5
up.
up, is it?
I'm so fast that
Mm.
like if I go first, I can just screen the whole board, and he can't kill me quick enough to get rid of
Well,
it.
there may be a change in terms of when the date slate comes out. We can change our lists because not
Okay.
many people actually want to play the old points. We all kind of want to play the new points. So
Yeah, 100%.
if the date slate comes out on Wednesday, and if we receive any kind of changes in any meaningful way, then I'll be changing my list. I have been looking at Amnitics maybe as a way to deal with Berserks maybe because we don't really have a lot of choices, do we, for that 20-man blob?
Hmm.
But there's also the chance that they actually get nerfed down to a 10-man blob because
So
I've
who's
seen it
actually come
before.
into this tournament that we know that's like high level? I've just seen that Josh Bennington's going, Jack Ferguson's going,
Yeah, Jack's going.
who
Sam
else is
from
going?
Vanguard, Sam Boardman's
Him,
coming.
um,
Rory's coming again.
Rory, Sam Boardman. I recognise the name.
Yeah, you've met Sam before. He was
Andy Bradbury. I beat. Is he Bradbury?
Bradbury, yeah, Thousand Suns player. Another. There's
Yeah, I
about
recognise the name.
20 Stonehammer players going,
Yeah, there's a lot of stone.
which is
Dan
why it's so
Groff.
good. Well,
Yeah, I'm looking forward
Dan's
to
who
it.
I'm grudging
Oh, is
round
that? Oh,
one.
really? Okay.
Yeah, because well, he
I
used to
didn't
be
know
this
that.
Stonehammer captain, and
That's
he
interesting.
doesn't really play much anymore. But
James McMurray. Yeah,
yeah,
he's a good lad.
he borrowed his DDA.
Jez, I knew him. Yes, I did.
Yep, Jez will probably bring 3 Bloodthirsters, Be'lakor, a Great
Yeah,
Unclean One, and
I'm
about
just gonna have
6
to.
models to
Just
score.
gonna have to. Yeah, he does do that. I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a
I'm very
fun.
much looking forward to it. So
There's
let's look at some lists.
50 players, so 6 undefeated probably at the end of it.
Mm.
So it's all about how many points can you score.
Just gotta get hundreds, baby.
Hundreds every game,
All right.
and there might be
So
like 4 players on 300 out of 300 with
yeah,
this
that's
event.
true.
You never know.
All right. So we got an undefeated, a tournament winner. I've seen this list before. I think we've
With
covered it.
Phalanx, and yes, 30
Phalanx,
Lich Guard, no
Command
Silent King.
Barge.
No
What?
Silent King in Phalanx is just
Mm,
it's just a travesty of it.
Command Barge. Characters to boot.
Yeah.
2 Annihilation Barges, which are the same as he did last time. A
Mhm.
Reanimator, a Spider. A Conversion Dominion for a 6 Feel No Pain for all his Lich Guard.
Yeah.
And then 3 DDAs, a single Heavy Destroyer, and 30 Lich Guard.
Yeah. I have been playing with 2 Annihilation Barges in Star Shatter at the moment. I wanted a couple more units just to run
This
around
is a
with the
22
Invul.
man GT, to be fair, but
But yeah, they always underwhelm, sadly. Like I was playing against Thousand Suns, I popped a Rhino and I had 2 Annihilation Barges and my Command Barge looking at the contents. He didn't kill it. 3 up save is against a good gun is actually pretty good, it turns out.
it's good it's good 2/3 of the time.
Mm.
So
2/3 of the time it works every time.
yeah, pretty much.
But 105 points, not shabby. Not
Yeah, I mean
shabby.
for a stalker for 110, I just love
Yeah.
that
Wait,
chassis.
you get less offense, but you get more defense. Obviously, you
Not
get the
much
extra.
less.
Well, you do.
3
Like,
Gal shots compared to 2 Mellow shots. Yeah, I'll take the Mellow, thanks.
you also
I
get
know
the
at 4.
6. You also get the 6
Oh yeah, you get
other
the
shots,
Tesla.
and you get the Immortal
I just
Splash.
take the
Although
Mellow.
with
More cover,
the
flamer.
Stalker, you get a little bit of melee. When you go, oh yeah, it's got
OC.
3 damage in melee, they go,
Scout.
The scout only happens once. Doesn't help if you go
Oh,
second sometimes, but then at least the other
there
guys
are
go
places that you
10.
can scout going second on UKTC and still
There are
be
a couple
third.
of places. Yeah, you need to teach me them.
I will. I'll teach everyone with my Star Shatter video that I'm gonna have to do instead of Andy. See, yeah, Andy won't let me do a Star Shatter video, but he won't do one himself.
I'm not in control of you, mate. I'm not in control of you.
Yeah, you just want anyone to do one, don't you? You've got to do a Star Shatter one and a Hypercrit one. I'll do an Awaken one and a Phalanx one, but my Phalanx one will literally just be showing people how to move the vault without teleporting.
And the Silent King with the +1 to wound
Yeah,
on
hell
whatever
yeah.
he's going to shoot.
Yeah,
I don't understand why you'd play Phalanx and not play the Silent King.
just
It's
dunno.
-1 damage on the King feels amazing, right? And then not having to have the character holding an enhancement within 6 at the start of every turn, being able to do it turn 1 if they get the movement to shoot it turn one, and then giving it +1 to wound in melee is great because he needs that in melee quite a lot of the time. But
Crit
in shooting on
5s,
those minis, how many
crit 5
times?
lethals.
How many times I've used those minis and I've rolled a bloody 2 to wound? So many times when I really need it to hit and wound. When it's going like. So having that +1 to wound is really good as well. So yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't do that. I would take out 20 Lich Guard for the Silent King every day.
Me too.
Literally, every day. 20 Lich Guard gone. Silent King in, thank you. And you'll probably get more value out of him, and he'll be tankier. So
Yeah, I like him a lot as well.
yeah.
When we play in the Invitational for London and I take the Phalanx Silent King, I'll show him off again.
We might both be doing that.
I am taking no, it's
What
mine.
do you mean no?
It's mine. You play something else
Why?
because I want to play the Phalanx Vault. That's my
Just wait
fucking
till I bust
trademark.
out the Phalanx Obelisk, mate.
Oh, okay, I'll grudge you if you play Phalanx Obelisk.
Well, it depends what the pods are. Supposedly they should have been released by now, but I don't think anyone's heard
Really?
of anything. Yeah.
The pods.
Yeah, and we don't even know the format, and we don't even know what we're playing for.
Just win.
Is there a golden ticket on the
There's no
line?
drawing either.
Well, I think
It's just tiebreaker.
a couple of 8 pods, right? But
No, you're not
I
allowed to draw your opponent.
yeah,
You have to. There's always some sort of tiebreaker.
around. Well, it's usually how many points are left at the table, right? Is the winner.
Is that it?
Mm.
Done. Well, if I have one vault, it'd be silent. One vault on the Silent King, then that's
800
fucking silent.
845 points, and
Yeah, oh,
Imotech sat in the corner.
yeah.
You'd be
It's
like,
like,
right,
oh,
well,
sorry, mate, I've got
half my
1,000
army.
points.
I've got 3 models left, but I've got half my army is still
Yeah,
there.
it's
What
not
have
how many
you?
models. It's how many
Well, I've got
points. Mate.
3 20-man blobs of Krieg, and
Yeah, someone's like, oh, I've got 3 GSE units. He's like, oh, what? You got like 20 fucking points on the board.
nah.
Right, what else is it? What else is won?
I don't know. They said we won 2 events on Meta Monday, but there's only 1 undefeated this week.
Silent King,
So.
Command Barge, Tenement to Tenement. Say, oh, just grow up.
Hey, excuse me. That is very hypocritical of you.
I know it's hypocritical.
Oh, don't play Richard Siegel's list. It's rubbish. Wait, what are you playing on your admech list? Oh, you're playing
I
Richard
didn't say
Siegel's
don't play
list.
Richard Siegel's list, actually. I said it was a very good list.
Yeah, well, his Necron list is a very good list.
Yeah, I know it is. I said it was good.
And you're like, oh, don't play it because it's boring.
No,
and
I
what are
didn't
you
say
doing?
that.
You're playing his admech list.
I didn't say that. You're
Hypocrite.
putting words in my mouth.
Hypocrite.
I said grow up.
And Awakened Dynasty. Royal Warden. What? So 1 squad, some score packs.
2 Wraith squads.
Oh, okay, we've
2
seen
DDAs.
So
and a couple of bits.
He's cut 1 DDA for the score pack load with the Feel No Pain and a couple of heavy destroyers by the looks of it, which is I can see it, but 3 DDAs is just so good.
Yeah,
it's just so good.
Oh, it's got no dead wound. Unlucky. Hope you didn't try that. That's probably cheating.
How many DDAs can you fit in your mouth? Well, none, because my mouth isn't that big.
Yeah, it fucking is. You go running it all the time.
Do I? When?
Just then. Oh, sorry, I had to say that. Alright, Scorpex, Warriors, God, yeah, Necrons are so fucking boring right now. It's literally just
It's
how
been solved.
How many Wraiths and Warriors can I fit in an army? How many DDAs are the Silent King? That's literally it. There's no at least this guy's doing something different. I don't care that he's not got the Silent King, but at least he's running something and enjoying.
He's got the Viking gods on his side, hasn't he, Heimdall?
Like double Ophidian.
Okay, there's something wrong with this person. Yeah.
Well, at least he's got all his plasma sites, but I mean, triple DDA, Wraith.
Nothing wrong with triple DDA.
Triple DDA Wraith Warriors. It's just the same.
Okay, so similar to mine, but he's got
Can you understand
Ophidians.
why I don't want to take them to London? Like it's.
Well, there's still a lot of design space. It's
No,
just there is just.
It's just that's it.
All right, well, come and play 3 Catan, 3 DDA Hypocrite with me.
3 Catan, very original as well. Like.
Hey, you don't see Catans anymore.
Yeah,
they feel really good now as well.
Get killed. Like World Eaters just run over that shit. Josie's running the cultist spam, like the World Eaters cultist spam. She's like, oh, I can kill that squad with 1 C. I can kill a Catan with 1 CP and 1 unit of cultists. And I was like, that is disgusting.
Yeah. Well,
It's just I feel that's why with Necrons right now I'm just there's nothing exciting right now. Look, this kill team better do something. And if anybody wants to buy the Death Watch part of the kill team, hit me up
how many people are saying that?
because I
Yeah.
bought the Death Watch
I've got my
bundle.
eye on as many people as I can who are buying the boxes to see if I can get it. The thing is, though, it's one of those where you don't know if you want to speculate and buy them because they might be really good or they just could be absolute hot garbage. Like, remember when the Translocation Lord came out and everyone was like, oh my god, this guy's going to be so good. Look, he can auto advance 6, we've got no advance in charge. He can move through models, so can't get move blocked. But, like, you just don't see him in any
I
list
think he's
ever.
good.
He's okay, but he's not even in the top 10 of our characters. And
Yeah,
that's not even including the name
yes.
characters. But
It's
at
because
what
Royal
point?
Wardens are better.
Royal War, yeah, Royal Wardens is just so much
We've
better.
established that Royal Wardens are better.
Even though you got the free strat, you're finally playing an attachment where you want to use the strats on these
Yeah,
things. He's like, nah, still want the Royal Warden.
yeah, Royal Warden all day.
Being able to
Yeah,
unbattle
that's why
shock is
right now it's
huge.
just Necrons. It's like I was looking through different list designs that I want to take to London. It's like I just fall on the same three:
Hmm.
Warriors, Silent King with DDAs, or Silent King with Wraiths, or like the spicy Vault something
What
is what I'm
about
thinking.
the Silent King with Race and a Vault and EDAs? I have a list for you if you want.
No,
It's a little greedy, I'm not
I
gonna
don't want to play
lie.
Wraiths. I
It's
don't
a
want to play
little
Wraiths.
greedy.
Wraiths are boring.
It's just an alternate version of my
Like
Silent King
at least
Vault
with
Warrior
Warriors, I
list.
can just completely like with Warriors. It feels like I'm just masterclass fucking flexing on them when
Okay, so
I'm like
take
you just trying to play Warhammer against me. Guess you lose.
okay, so take Silent King Vault Warrior list.
No,
It was good. It was
boring.
good. Not boring. It's got the Vault,
Yeah, it does
amazing.
have
It's
the
got
vault,
Warriors, your
but I want
favorite
all the
thing.
stuff. I want all the
We can't have.
souls.
Oh, I'll just take 3,000 points then. No one will notice.
Yeah, no one will notice if I just knock everything down 100 points.
The one thing that's really stopping me from taking the Vault to London, outside of Hyper, is the fact that sweeping engagement, which is round 1 and round
Yeah,
6, is
that's
so bad. If it was just round 1,
and
then I'd
Crucible.
then I'd be okay with that. Crucible, it can move at the very least. It
Yes,
doesn't
but
take.
it can be shot as well.
Yeah, but he's going to get shot on any deployment. That's the
Not
problem,
search and
right?
destroy.
And if we're anticipating a melee-based meta with World Eaters, Thousand
But
Suns,
knights are around the
well,
corner.
not Thousand
Knights are
Suns,
worse
but
than ever. What do we do against that?
we hope that
And
nobody
everybody's
good
going to be
takes
building
them.
against knights again. We're back to square one. We
We
hope
just
nobody
hope
takes them.
nobody good takes them, and we just rely on the fact that Knights players may not be the best players in the world
We need
because they play
Reese. Yeah,
Knights.
it doesn't matter how shit you are if you can just move a knight forward 21 inches
Yep,
into your deployment zone.
exactly. But let's just hope that not everyone
We're
realizes they can
fucking
do that.
cooked. We're cooked. It's fucking game over.
But Knights, we can't tech for Knights and Blood Angels slash World Eaters slash Emperor's Children. You know,
It's a bad day to be
we'll manage. We'll
us.
manage. We'll manage. The aim at London's 6-0, so I have to take into consideration sweeping twice. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play Admech, win 6 games. 6-0.
Yeah,
Give me 5-0 or
no,
6-0.
because that's the aim.
But isn't the aim like 7-0
Well, depends. You
or
don't
eight and
necessarily.
zero
Well, no, 7-0 is if you get through the
to
shadow
win?
round. You need to win 10 games to win. Because there's the standard 5, then there's a 6th round for undefeated. Then there's a shadow round to get you to the top 8, which is on the Monday.
Can't believe I'm gonna have to play 10 games with Warhammer. 13 if you count the fucking
Hmm.
RTT. I'm going for the all the way. I'm trying to. I'm gonna try my best.
Then you need to play Necrons.
I fucking do, don't I?
Because you just won't have basically,
Yeah,
you
but do
go
you know
you
what?
go
I'm
with
gonna be
Admech and you
annoyed.
won't have played 13 matches.
Yeah, but do you know what I'm gonna be annoyed about? That if
What?
I take Necrons and then I just pair into something shit, and then that's it.
That's
There's
always the
no.
risk, though. That's the
Yeah,
risk.
but with
At these
AdMech,
big events, you could
I'm
just dodge
learning.
them, or
With
you could.
AdMech, I'm learning every game. I'm trying to think ahead. I don't care about this event or the results of it.
Then take a different list than 40 Warriors and learn something new.
Admech, they're going to carry me. I'm going to prove to everyone that they are a strong army.
They are a strong army in the right
I
hand,
have not
definitely.
lost with them yet. Like they are, and they are. I mean, okay, I lost one game, but I've not lost with it. But it was it was an 11-9.
I've not lost with them yet. I lost one game.
Okay, with this list is what I meant to say. I've not lost with this list.
How
I've
many
lost
games
with
have you played
half.
with this list? Like 3?
No, I've played like 14.
That's good.
Yeah, fuck you.
Bit over the top there on the old comeback there.
Yeah, I've played a lot of I've played a lot of games. I've been in a couple of leagues.
14 is not a lot. That's barely only
That's in
half
2
of the
weeks.
factions that you can play.
It's 2 weeks.
Yeah, but it's barely half the factions that you can play with it.
Okay, not
You
2
have
weeks.
no
2 weeks. Sorry.
information on half of the
I
factions
don't
in the
need
game.
information. Do you know what my information is? Push model forward, shoot other model. Or move this model 18 inches, stop this model from moving.
And you say that Necrons are boring.
No,
You've just
Necrons.
described your entire game plan in 5 seconds.
Yeah, and I could have been describing Necrons that entire time.
That's not how I play Starshire.
Yeah, you don't tell people how you play Starshire. You couldn't possibly put it into words, apparently. It's so difficult for you to form a sentence.
I'm not articulate enough to do that.
So, like, I don't understand how you know how you play Starshire because you can't relay that.
I don't know how to play Star Shatter.
Yeah, you do. Apparently not. You need to
I
take
just
people.
make it up as I go along,
Yeah, this
literally.
isn't going to be a running bit. We are going to do it.
We are.
This time.
Well,
No,
we
you
couldn't do
are.
it recently
This
because you
time
got rid of the
next week-
software, and then the new software
No, I
was
didn't
shit.
get rid of
So
Oh, here we go. He's making excuses. This time next week, he's going to have released his Starshire video, ladies and gentlemen.
no, this time next week you're going to be complaining that I haven't, and I'll be explaining why I haven't. I've been
You will.
busy boy, mate.
You're not busy.
Work.
You're busy playing Stella Artois or whatever it's fucking called.
It's just I haven't closed it for like a week.
Yeah,
I haven't looked at it.
It's
just there.
Stellaris.
It's just there. I haven't closed it for like a week, but I haven't really.
Well, we're just bickering now.
We are now. Yeah, we should look at Met on Monday. Get something useful. Met on Monday. Come on. We do because we won 2 events. We've got to be. You got to praise our massive win rate, right? Because we won 2 events. Or not, as it turns out.
I'm doing it. Can you shut your mouth?
Less of that, thank you.
Alright, there you go.
3 biggest events of the weekend.
Oh, we're just using AI. It might not even be AI.
We got a mention for the first time in a long time. Yes, at the bottom. At the bottom.
Add
there we
with
go.
No H. Worst faction in the game? I'll change that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you worry.
We can't wait.
Somebody asked me to start an AdMech podcast. Maybe I should fucking ditch you. You can do some solo fucking content, and I'll do some solo.
Nate, I would have a co-host in like a minute.
Yeah, who would it be?
Your overlord,
Mark
Danny,
Cromwell,
at least. Your overlord would
Mark
definitely
Cromwell,
step
Danny.
in.
I want Marcus Hinson. You two can make a great fucking podcast thing together.
Oh.
I had a good weekend. Okay week. 46% win rate, so we need buffs.
We got 2 event wins though, which is I think like first time in 3 months that we've won an event.
Yeah,
because I couldn't win one when I played, obviously.
Yeah, that's true. Neither of us have won one.
It's been a pretty shit few
Phalanx,
months.
That
guy. Yeah.
He won the games.
But still only 56%.
Star Shatter rate.
Awakened with 38% win rate. Wow.
38%, dude. It's literally the strongest one.
Probably.
It is. It's like you don't even understand how like when I was playing against in teams anyway, it's the strongest for sure. Like my opponents are just like I don't know what to do, and I was like, to be honest, I wouldn't even know what to do. I can only tell you not to interact with me turn 1.
Take a vault.
Yeah, that's it.
In fact, take 2 vaults. If you take 40 warriors to the invitation, I'm taking 2 vaults to the invitational.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm not taking warriors.
If you take Admech, I'm taking 2 vaults.
I'm not taking Admech. I'm taking a Phalanx Vault, I told you.
Then I'm taking the King and 6 DDAs.
Of course, you would do that. Maybe I should take 6 Ghost Arcs.
Can you get your... Does anyone have 6 Ghost Arcs to learn match?
Have 1 each? Because I have 1.
Oh, I noticed on War Games Live that there's a Necron player, actually, He was playing Awaken. I think he came second, or well, he lost in the final basically to the winner of the event. But he had a very mismatched army, and he had one DDA that was Sandstone. I just want to say, how dare he? I'm the only person who's allowed to have Sandstone Necrons.
Yeah, that guy better been collared for no fucking painted score.
No, he
He
had
better
like
get, he
one
better been
normal
fucking.
coloured and then one Sandstone. I'm livid. It's not even right.
Oh no, somebody else has copied that guy off the internet that you copied it from.
Midwinter Minis,
Yeah,
yes,
I know exactly the
yes.
video because I remember
I
watching it
can't
when he
wait
was
to meet
starting
him
out.
and slap him for making me do that because
Oh
it
god.
takes so long now.
Yeah, I can't wait till you finish him.
I'm never going to finish him.
I can't wait
That's
till you
the
finish
thing.
one model.
I have.
I can't wait. I can't
I
wait
have
till
some
you finish.
warriors that are technically finished. They just
Yeah,
need
I
a
can't wait
crossing.
till you finish a single model of your entire army that's with that paint scheme. I swear to God, they forgot the dark blue on him. Like, there's
Well, yes.
none.
Last year before I went to Worlds, the plan was once I locked in my list, I was gonna get one of my friends to very nicely do them for me because I'm just a shit painter, right? And it just never happened, and I got a crappy paint score. I mean, there were people with worse painted armies, like Josh's with his bloody polka dot Silent King with his chicken pox, and he got the same paint score as I did somehow.
What do
But
you mean
yeah,
paint score?
so there they did like a best overall as well. So you got a hobby score,
Yeah.
and then the top, like the judges went round in the first day or two, and looked at every single table and gave people like a rough score, and then they took the top like 10 or 15 and put them out for best painted awards that other people could vote on and stuff. And then they had a best overall as like a best general, and I think the best general went 4-4 in his games, which is pretty respectable
Was that
at the World Championships.
Boris?
And no,
Yeah, I think Boris got best
I
overall.
can't remember I can't remember the name. It was, I think
Boris,
it was
he's
maybe Spanish.
on Ignite.
I don't think that was him.
He did get best overall at that year, so that's why.
No, not for the whole ITC, just for
No, for
that one
the
event.
the Warhammer champs. There's
Mm,
a man who won, and then
that
Boris
was
got.
2 years ago, you muppet.
Oh, okay, well, there you go.
That was 2 years ago.
Then.
Last year it was Folger Piles beat John Lennon in
Oh
the
yeah,
final.
with custodians.
But yeah, from memory, I think he went 4-4, but he had a really, really nice painted army, which is why he obviously
Hmm.
won that bit. So I was hoping I'd get a slightly better painting score this year, but decided to get my friend to paint my to do the same thing because most of the models are in the same state. It also didn't help that halfway through the event, my Tesseract vault just decided to fall apart
Did it?
because it broke on the way. That was very disappointing, and it's only just recovered.
Well, we're chilling. The Hypercrypt at 33.
Yeah,
Awaken being that low is absolute war crime, but
it
fine.
is. It is.
And
I mean,
then
it's
Emperor's Children just cruising. Not even like what in the fuck? Chaos. I mean, maybe people have figured it out. I think it has some bad matchups and it's really stressful to play. Chaos Cult. Is that only one guy? Yeah, it must be.
5-1.
It's a fucking really good detachment, man.
It is.
It just dies so quick. It's a bit overwhelming if you've never played into it before, but it does just die so fast if it's into melee.
Yeah.
Like melee armies rip through it if you just like bait it out with stuff that it has to deal with and use the bricks to deal with it, and then you've got enough hit back for the rest of the game.
Well,
And that just
I played
depends.
Chaos Cult with the Vault, and
Cohort
the
forty
Vault just
percent.
killed them all.
So basically, I've got to play cohorts with 40% win rate or better. Is what we're saying. So
I mean, it's going to be 33 or 66 or
so it's
100,
going to
right?
be 100. It's going to be a cool hundo. 100% win rate for the
I
RTT,
don't
which it doesn't count.
think these count.
No, so
Yeah.
LGT, I'm gonna do. I'm aiming for 4-1 anyway as a baseline because it's a fresh army. But I'm pushing for undefeated,
Well,
obviously.
you never know. Admech might get some buffs in the new
Yeah, I
data
heard they're
slate.
getting nerfs, so I don't really know what's going on.
It's probably got the same. Look at that Drakari rank 1 win rate.
Yeah,
It's one of those where if you're a good player, then it's a really good army. But if you're an average player, it's really bad.
yeah. And Admech is
That's probably why the
very
win rate's
strong.
low.
It's just
And yeah, and Skari has shown in Drakari that
Scary is just a beast. He's
exactly.
just incredibly good. Knows
Um,
exactly what every unit's job is, which is the main thing. The
yeah,
main
we're
thing.
still waiting for you to talk to him about Admech.
Well,
They're not about. It's about
interesting.
Drakari.
Okay,
Sorry,
that's cool.
about
Oh, sorry,
Drakari.
sorry. Yeah, Scary, do you know anything about anime, mate? What's going on? Yeah, no, I chatted to him. I can message him at any point.
Do it.
Yeah, I will do. All right. I think that's about it, boys and girls. Get rid
Yeah.
of that. Put that there.
Is there anything
So
else to talk
that's
about?
no, I think that's pretty much it. I'm pretty happy with that as an episode. I think we covered the bases. You're going to do an episode next week. I'm going to do one this week. Yeah, it's been real fun. Um, Necron grind. We just need something from the slate. We're just all like sitting around waiting for the
Yeah.
slate, and I need something to spice it up a bit.
These last 3 weeks have just
If
been
they don't touch Necron
terrible.
tournament, I'm just gonna fucking play something else for a bit.
We might get buffs by proxy. Other armies get nerfed, we'll get better technically. So
Mm.
I just don't want to see nerfs. I don't care if race get nerfed. If they can put them
Yeah,
up 20,
race can
30
get
points,
nerfed,
that's
but
fine.
please,
Maybe even
make
warriors.
Praetorians, Tomb Blade, make something playable. Make Annihilation. Imagine if they just reworked Annihilation Legion.
Never
Not
going
playing that.
to happen.
But
What would be cool is if we got a new detachment, because there are some armies
yes,
that
that
will
would
get
be
new
cool.
detachments.
But I doubt
I,
it.
I've been trying to pick my brains as like what the theme could be for it because they've already done basically
Let's do a
everything that our
res
army does.
detachment. Let's do a detachment that's based off resing things. Yes.
We've already got that.
All right. Yeah, I know. Cool. All right. So that's it, everyone.
Yeah.
It's time to go. It's been lovely. Thank you for watching. Like,
Preps.
comment, subscribe, join our Discord. It'll be in the comments. Not the comments, the other one. Description.
In the
Thank you,
description.
everyone, and goodbye.